Everyone, Mansi here with you. Yes, that Mansi, the friend who always craves real talk.
I'm someone who's given trust easily, sometimes way too soon. And honestly, I've carried scars because of that. Have you ever met people who seem gentle, but something feels off? Maybe you smiled, but deep down you wondered, are they truly kind? Let's get real. Not all smiles are safe. Some folks shine when things are easy, but when storms hit, they're gone. What do you do with that? How do you protect your heart, your vibe? See, trust isn't candy. You don't hand it out at every door. Trust is earned, slow, steady, real. It's built through actions, never just words. So I watch patterns, not promises. How they talk about others when no one is there to clap. How they hold themselves when the world isn't looking. Because your peace, it's priceless. One wrong person can drain you. One right soul can lift you up for years. So here's my mantra. Test before trust always. Give your energy in small sips. Let them earn the whole glass. Pay attention. Notice who stays, who fades. Guard your energy like it's gold, because it is. I hope you let this sit with you. Your peace is simply too expensive for careless hands. With love, always, I'm your buddy Mansi, reminding you to protect your precious self. With love, always. I am now signing off with a loving request. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.
Hi friends, your stock market buddy, Mansi here.
When was the last time you truly felt the pulse of the market? If you're searching for more than just numbers, you've come to the right space. Today, let's journey together, learning not just how to trade, but how to grow with every market move. You know, most people think trading is easy money. Just buy, sell, and relax. But the truth, that's not how real traders survive. When you're doing a job, you've got fixed hours, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., 7 to 8 hours, and you're done. But when it's your own business, it's 9 to 8, sometimes even longer. No one tells you to stop. Now think, trading is a business too. You're the boss, the employee, the manager, all in one. It's not a few seconds of buying and selling. That single click comes after hours of preparation. Before you enter a trade, you read charts. You study patterns, you track news, analyze data, and sense market mood. The charts don't reveal secrets easily. They whisper them slowly, only to those who listen long enough. Is not just executing, but studying, reviewing, and reflecting. And that extra time makes all the difference. It's the thin line between luck and skill, between noise and direction. So the next time someone calls trading easy, smile. Because successful traders don't gamble, they build systems. They invest time before they invest money. They see charts not as shapes, but as stories of human behavior. Trading isn't part-time excitement. It's full-time discipline dressed as freedom. And if that hits home, maybe you're already walking the trader's path. This is your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You know, markets test your patience before they reward your conviction. Hi, I'm your stock market buddy, Mansi, and today I want to talk about one rule that separates winners from noise chasers. The rule is simple, yet powerful. Buy only after you know what you're buying. See, the moment you invest blindly, you surrender control. But when you research deeply, understand the business, and know why you're entering, you gain clarity. Clarity breeds confidence, and confidence lets you sit through noise that shakes weak hands. It just means the market is testing if you truly believe in your choice. Every stock travels in waves. Ups, downs, and long pauses, they're all part of the same ocean. Your job isn't to predict every wave. Your job is to ride the tide in the right direction. That's why I always say, if you have bought a stock after thorough research, take your position based on your risk appetite and never sell it unless there's a clear sign of reversal. Because those who sell early out of fear sell their conviction too. While those who hold with reason earn not just profit, but experience. Stock market success doesn't come from speed, it comes from steadiness, strategy, and self-belief. So the next time you feel shaken by a red candle, breathe, reflect, and revisit your research. If your logic still holds true, your patience will pay you back, often with quiet interest. This is not just market wisdom. It's a life lesson. Stay thoughtful, stay patient, stay invested in your own conviction. This is your buddy Mansi now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We all crave quick profits, but real wealth doesn't grow in a hurry. Hello friends, this is your stock market buddy Mansi. Sometimes the market teaches us patience in the most unexpected ways. Rally makes us dream, a breakout pulls us in, and greed whispers, buy it now. Let's talk heart to heart about something all traders face. That urge to jump into an already running stock. We see green candles, breakout charts, headlines shouting new highs. And we think, if I don't buy now, I'll miss the move. But here's the truth. Missing a rally is far better than getting trapped at the top. Because when a stock stretches too far, it starts losing breath. That strength you see on the screen is often just exhaustion in disguise. And right after that exhaustion, corrections quietly begin. So what should we do instead? Simple, wait, and watch for the dip. Every stock that runs pauses. It needs that breathing space before the next jump. And when the dip comes, don't buy blindly. Wait for a bullish confirmation, a reversal candle, a bounce from support, or volume reviving again. Because timing the market is not luck, it's observation. And patience with observation builds conviction. Think of it like waves in the sea. You don't chase the one that's already breaking. You wait for the next setup, forming with power. The market always rewards those who trade with rhythm, not rush. So next time you see a stock flying, smile, stay calm, note it. But wait for it to come back home first. Remember, patience isn't delay, it's discipline in disguise. And that discipline turns entries into opportunities. This is Mansi signing off, reminding you don't buy extended stocks immediately. Wait for the dip, and the next bullish signal will tell you when it's your turn. And a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hi, I'm your buddy Mansi, and I want to talk about something that shapes every dream we chase. Financial freedom, Sounds powerful, right? It begins with understanding money. Financial freedom begins with financial education. But when you do, even a small income feels like a seed. Most people work for money all their lives. They trade time for cash and call it stability. But real stability is when money starts working for you. You see, money is not emotional. It goes where it is respected, not where it is desired. And respect comes only with knowledge. So the next time you earn, pause. Ask yourself, am I just spending or am I learning? Learning how investing works. Learning how compounding changes time into power. Learning how risk and reward are twins, not enemies. This is not about being rich someday. It's about being free every day. Freedom means choice. Choice to live where you want. Choice to quit what drains you. Choice to say no without fear. But choice has a price, discipline, and discipline grows with awareness. Start small. Read 1 page a day about money. Understand 1 stock. Question 1 habit. Grow 1% every week. It's a quiet shift from panic to purpose. When you master that, freedom finds you, because now you no longer chase wealth. You attract it with clarity, confidence, and calm. I remind you again, financial freedom begins with financial education. This is your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Namaste, friends. It's Mansi here. Ever felt drowned in stock market advice? It's overwhelming, right? Everyone claims to have a secret method, but what actually cuts through the noise? Let's talk about real trading wisdom today. Simple, practical rules that help you thrive. Not rigid formulas. Not magic shortcuts. But adaptable principles for any market. These come from traders who've battled every up and down. Like my father Manish, with decades of experience. He's seen the psychological games. He's watched traders repeat avoidable mistakes. So his trading rules aren't just textbook stuff. They're shaped by market reality. However, not one size fits all, but designed for your personality and risk style. So, the first step, know yourself deeply. No outside formula replaces inner discipline. His rules fall into 4 main themes. The first, getting in the game with the right mindset. Think in probabilities. The second, have a clear plan. The third, know your time frame. The fourth, preparation is everything. He warns against buying low and selling high blindly. Know your strengths and weaknesses. Don't trade on gut alone. Structure, not fortune telling, wins long term. Next, cutting losses. So vital, yet emotionally tough. Define your risk. Set that dollar or rupee amount. Use protective stops every time. Your first loss is your best loss. Never add to losers. Don't overtrade. You're defending your capital first and foremost. Taking a loss isn't failure, it's good defense. Most damage comes from breaking your own rules. Don't let hope override logic. Write your rules down. Follow your rules, no matter your mood. Letting profits run is the flip side. Many snatch profits too soon. Patience matters here. Add to your winners carefully. Use multiple time frames to confirm market strength. Keep records. Review what works. Don't second guess yourself when a trade is winning. It's about balance. Cut losers fast. Let winners grow. Both muscles need practice. Trader maxims, those common truths get challenged, like don't trade the news or buy 50% retracement.
My father Manish says, context is everything.
Blindly following popular sayings can mislead you. Each rule must fit your market, personality, and time frame. Even the best advice might harm if used out of context. So, what's the real lesson? Psychology beats indicators every day. Most failures come from emotional decisions, not lack of technical know-how.
He urges you to personalize every rule. Make it fit your lifestyle, your risk comfort.
Then stick to those rules with discipline. Your journey never ends. Analyze what works and what fails. Refine your approach continuously. Learning is ongoing, just like the markets. Real success isn't chasing secrets. It's committing to discipline and self-awareness. Apply these principles to life too. Write your own set of rules. Review and adapt them. Manage your emotional reactions. Every complex skill requires deep personal commitment. Adapt. Be honest with yourself. That's how you master the markets and anything else worth learning.
This is your buddy Mansi now signing off with a loving request to like, share and subscribe to my channel.
Hello friends, this is your stock market buddy Mansi, and today we will talk about something deeper than just numbers and charts. Let's talk about the mindset that drives your stock market journey. In the market, just like in life, your mindset is your biggest asset. Money isn't just about numbers on the screen. It's about your beliefs, your attitude, your patience. Are you ready to listen deeply? Every trade is not just a trade. It's a test of your emotions, your courage, and your discipline. In the market, many chase quick wins, but the wise build slow, steady wealth. Think about this. Your brain uses only a tiny fraction of its power, about 2%. Imagine what you could do if you trained your mindset to work fully for you. Not just to react, but to create opportunities. Key is consistency. No trade or strategy will work if your mind wavers like the market itself. Embrace losses as lessons, not failures. Every dip is a lesson, every rise, a reward for persistence. Manifestation is not magic. It's clear focus, positive emotions, and constant action. Apply this to your investments too. Visualize growth, learn continuously, and act with conviction. From my journey, I've seen traders who surrender to fear stay on sidelines. Those who start with even 30% confidence take actions that transform their portfolio and their lives. Remember, the market reflects your emotional state. If you blame the market or external conditions, you lose power. Take responsibility. Your trading success is your creation. You are the creator of your financial destiny. Focus your thoughts, align your emotions. Take that step now. Start small. Build habits. Grow your resilience. The market rewards those who prepare, persist, and believe. Friends, if you change your mindset, you change your market story. Let this be your new beginning. Thank you for listening. Welcome, my dear friends. This is your buddy Mansi, bringing a heartfelt note for your mind today. Have you ever noticed how your brain keeps telling you the same story again and again? We all do it. Sometimes we think life is too tough. Then our mind only sees every little setback. Every inconvenience becomes proof that things never go right. But is life really that bad? Or is our brain simply searching for what we believe? It's not our life that's getting worse. It's only our mind doing its usual job. It reinforces the story we keep repeating to ourselves. But here's the magic side. If we change the questions, our mind changes too. If you ask, how can things get better? Or what good is happening in my life today? Suddenly, your mind starts searching for those answers. It sees small wins, moments of growth, new opportunities. Your perspective shifts. Hope and positivity show up more often. Psychologists call this confirmation bias. Our mind works hard to find evidence that matches our chosen reality. What story are you telling yourself? Are you focusing only on problems or searching for positive moments? Let's be mindful about what we believe. Frame your experiences with a new light. If you start today, you'll see life with fresh eyes tomorrow. Let's shape our story carefully because our mind listens closely. Every day is a new chance to choose the narrative that lifts us. This is your buddy Mansi now signing off with a loving request to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Namaste dosto, this is your buddy Mansi. Sometimes life breaks our plan. Unexpected things crash in. Things we never caused. Things we never saw coming. And suddenly, we feel blank inside. Shocked, helpless, maybe even guilty. But hear me out. Not everything that happens is your responsibility. Some storms aren't meant to be stopped. They are meant to be witnessed. Pause and breathe. Before reacting, let your breath hold you for a moment, because clarity hides in silence, and calm helps you see what still remains. Allow yourself to feel. Don't rush to fix the sadness. You're not weak for crying. You're human for feeling. When you've felt it all, ask quietly, what can I control right now? Maybe your routine, your response, your care for yourself. Start there. Small acts of care rebuild big pieces of peace. Walk, a song, a quiet tea break, even sharing your story with someone who listens. Every small step tells your mind, the world may change, but I still move. Every small step tells your mind, the world may change, but I still move. And that's how resilience is born. Remember the past storms you've survived. You made it through once. You'll make it through again. Life isn't asking you to be unshaken. It's asking you to stay open, to rebuild gently, to find light again. So, when something happens beyond your control, and let time do its quiet healing, you're not broken by what you didn't cause. You're growing through what you're learning to release. I hope you find peace, even in the unexpected. This is your buddy Mansi now signing off with a loving request to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hey traders, before the market opens, take a pause. Yes, just you and your breath. Find a quiet corner, sit comfortably, let your shoulders relax, close your eyes. Inhale, slow and deep. Exhale. Let go. No charts yet. No rush. Just presence. Now, picture yourself sitting before your screen. The market hasn't opened yet. You are calm, focused, peaceful. See those green and red candles waiting on your charts. You are calm, focused, peaceful. They're not your enemy. They're your mirror, reflecting your mind. Now, slowly say to yourself, I am disciplined and patient. I trust my analysis. I follow my strategy. I am in sync with my indicators. I see the signals clearly. I remain calm and detached. I trade without fear. I am grateful for every opportunity this market gives me. Now, imagine your RSI charts lighting up. Weekly above 60. Daily above 60. Hourly above 60. 15-minute RSI just crossed above 60. An alert candle forms. You see it. You place your trade above the high of the alert candle. Price starts to move in your favor. Not because of luck, but because you were centered. You see that 2% move, you smile, not because of profit, but because of presence. Feel the stillness behind the noise. That stillness, that's your real edge. When you're ready, open your eyes. Carry this calm with you as the market opens. Because no analysis works better than a peaceful mind. Trade mindfully, trade conscientiously, trade from stillness. Success begins before the first candle moves. This is your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hello, my beautiful people. I'm your buddy Mansi. Today, let me share something beautifully simple, yet deeply powerful, the arigato technique. Arigato. It means thank you in Japanese. But oh, it's not just a word. It's a vibration of gratitude. A bridge between money and energy. Ken Honda, the Japanese author who introduced this idea. Money carries emotions. If you respect it, it respects you back. So the arigato technique teaches us this. Say thank you when money comes in. Say thank you when it goes out. When you pay bills, whisper arigato. When you receive payment, smile and say it again. Arigato. This small shift transforms how we feel about money. From fear to peace, from scarcity to abundance. Let me tell you a little story. Once, in Nagpur, a young woman named Varsha started her trading journey. Every morning, before turning on her screens, she took a moment of silence. She placed her hand over her heart and softly said, Arigato stock market for the opportunities you bring. Even on losing days, she said it. Even in market chaos, she whispered gratitude. While others panicked, she stayed grounded. Her calm decisions came from that peaceful space, and slowly, her mindset changed. Money no longer felt like pressure. It became a companion, a teacher. Her trades improved, her joy deepened, and her financial life began to bloom like a quiet lotus in still water. The arigato technique isn't magic, it's mindfulness. When we say thank you to money, we remind ourselves that we are not chasing it, we're dancing with it. A word way. So tonight, as you think about your day, whisper softly, Arigato for what came in, arigato for what went out. Let this gratitude open new doors in your life.
Because when the heart says arigato, the universe whispers, you're ready for more. This is your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. When you talk to yourself, do you realize how powerful those words are? Hi, I'm your buddy Mansi, and today I want you to pause for a moment and listen, not to me, but to what you've been telling yourself every single day. You see, your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever words you plant, they grow. So if you keep feeding it with love, faith, and hope, you rise. But if you feed it with doubt, fear, and self-blame, you sink. There are a few things you should never, ever say to yourself, not even in a whisper, because those words carry energy and they shape your reality. Never say, I'm worthless, because you're not. You were born with purpose, even if you can't see it yet. Never say, I can't do it. You can. You just haven't done it yet. Never say, I'll never change. You're evolving every moment. Growth is your nature. Never say, I'm so ugly, or I'm a failure. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and you're proof of that. Never say, I have no control, or I'll always be sick. Your thoughts influence your health more than you realize. And please, always remember, you deserve all the good things life has to offer. And please, never say, I don't deserve good things. Because the very fact that you exist means you deserve love, peace, and joy. Every time you speak, you create a vibration. And that vibration tells the universe what to deliver. So choose your words like you'd choose the seeds for your garden. Speak life into your being. Speak love into your pain. Speak light into your darkness. Remember, your mind listens to everything your soul says. So talk to yourself the way you talk to someone you love. Because that's what true healing begins with, how you speak to you. This is your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hey everyone, I'm your friend Mansi. You will find today's topic interesting, so stay tuned. Sometimes it's not strangers who envy us the most. It's the ones we love. The ones sitting right across the dinner table, smiling, but with eyes that don't. It's subtle, almost invisible. And yet, if you've ever walked away from a conversation feeling drained, confused, or quietly hurt, maybe you've already felt it, that sting of hidden jealousy. Let's talk about it today, from the heart. Ever noticed a compliment that feels just off? Like someone says, you're doing great for now. Or you're lucky things worked out for you. That's not encouragement. That's envy dressed like advice. Then comes the silence when you share good news. They go quiet. They change the topic. Or suddenly talk about their own win, as if joy has turned into competition. Sometimes they downplay your success by making it sound easy. Oh, anyone could have done that. No, not anyone. You did. But jealousy can't clap for you. It always looks for a flaw. You might even see small signs, eyes rolling, forced smiles, or strange calmness when you fail. That's the part that hurts most. Because those moments show who's happy for you and who's just happy when you fall. But here's the thing, their jealousy isn't really about you. It's about their own pain, their unhealed comparisons, and their need to feel seen. So don't let that energy change your heart. Recognize it, protect your space, but stay kind. Sometimes walking away quietly is stronger than any argument.
And if it's family or close friends, set gentle boundaries. Love doesn't mean tolerating disguised bitterness. It means being aware and choosing peace. So, next time you sense those subtle signs, don't shrink your light. Shine brighter. Because your growth might bother some, but it can inspire many more. This is your buddy Mansi, reminding you jealousy fades when self-love begins. Stay grounded, stay aware, and never apologize for your glow. I am your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hi friends, this is Mansi with you. Today, let's talk heart to heart. Just for a few moments, put away the noise. Let's listen within. You hear it all the time, na? Don't care what they say. Only your opinion matters. But is it truly so simple? The world is overflowing with advice. Opinions come from every side. They flow in like the wind, sometimes a whisper, sometimes a storm. And we, little boats on life's ocean, feel that push and pull. But here is my truth, straight from the spirit. Not every voice is noise. Like gentle hands. Hands that want to lift you up, not pull you down. We all get criticism. We all get praise. But real gold hides in the words of those who care. In other words, those elders, those friends, those guides who want to see you shine. Their opinions are rooted in experience, sometimes in pain, often in deep love. Wisdom isn't only about age. It's about what someone has seen, felt, and learned. Those who have walked through storms, who have healed from hurt, carry a quiet power. Their advice isn't always loud. It's not always easy to hear. But if their words come from love, if they want the best for you, pause and really listen. In my journey, too, many have spoken. But I grew most when I opened my heart to those who gently guided me, who held my hand, who wished for my happiness. So next time, when someone you trust gives you their honest opinion, don't ignore it. Don't close your ears. Feel their intention. Is there care? Is there wisdom? If yes, accept it as a blessing. Surround yourself with wise souls. Learn from those who have walked before you. Let their light help you see the path, even when your own lamp is dim. Because some opinions are gentle whispers from the universe, reminding you you're not alone, you're deeply loved. I'm your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hello, beautiful souls. I'm your buddy Mansi. Today, let's talk about something close to my heart, our journey in the stock market. It's more than numbers or charts. It's a reflection of life itself. The market teaches us patience. It teaches us humility. Some days, it lifts us high. Other days, it humbles us deeply. But through it all, we grow. Many seek quick gains, but real wealth is built with wisdom and time. Remember, behind the price, there are dreams and fears of millions. Remember, every stock move carries a story. Behind the price, there are dreams and fears of millions. When you watch prices rise, don't just celebrate. Ask yourself, why now? What's shifting beneath? And when prices fall, don't panic. That moment can hold your greatest lesson. Dive deeper than daily noise. Understand company strength, their profits,
their vision, their risks. This is the heartbeat that moves stock prices. And don't forget the power of trends. Trends are not just about prices. They capture human behavior, fear, greed, and trust. Be mindful of what the crowd feels. The mass emotion often drives the market more than fundamentals, but wisdom lies in finding balance. Merge logic with intuition. Options, margins, and fancy tools may attract you, but the core is always the same. The dance of supply and demand shaped by human emotion. Trade with respect. Respect for your capital, respect for the market, and respect for yourself. This is the foundation of lasting success. To all new traders feeling lost, take a breath. Learn every day. The market is a vast ocean. It welcomes those who sail patiently. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Together, let's embrace the market with open hearts and clear minds.
Hey everyone, it's Mansi, your stock market buddy. Let's talk about one of the biggest myths in investing. How people think you make money. Most believe it's about buying good stocks or assets, those famous companies everyone loves. But the real secret? It's not just what you buy. It's buying things for less than they're actually worth. That's the game changer. I remember reading a powerful book called The Most Important Thing. It's all about risk control, value, and thinking differently from the crowd. It's about being a contrarian sometimes, buying when others are scared and avoiding risk that no one talks about. It isn't easy. It's actually super hard because the market is full of randomness and surprises. You can do everything right, yet luck decides a lot. It's not a science where you flip a switch and get guaranteed returns. Here's a secret really worth remembering. Surviving the bad days in the market is what lets you win in the long run. You can't just win on average. You've got to survive when things go wrong. That's how the best investors think. They don't chase winners blindly. They avoid losing badly. And about forecasting, most forecasts fail or are just replays of the recent past. Real gains come from spotting big changes before everyone else, but that's super tough and rare.
So how do you really make money? Focus on value, control your risks, ignore noise, and be patient. Buy low, not just good companies, but good prices.
And never forget, being humble and cautious keeps your investment journey alive. If you want to dive deeper, try reading some timeless wisdom from masters like Howard Marks or Charlie Munger. Because in investing, evolving your thinking is key.
So stay smart, stay patient, and let's keep learning together.
I am your buddy Mansi, now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.
He wasn't a bank CEO, not a corporate genius. Hey everyone, this is your stock market buddy Mansi.
Hello dear souls, this is Mansi speaking to your heart.
Let's take a moment, breathe in deep, and be fully present.
How often do we find ourselves chasing after more? More possessions, more love, more recognition.
As if joy hides somewhere just beyond our reach. Think of a smile, a warm cup of tea, or the sunlight touching your skin. These small pleasures, so ordinary, yet so divine. The Buddha taught us that craving is a river that never fills, no matter how far we sink. The pleasure of what we enjoy fades when we lose ourselves in wanting more. It's a delicate dance between desire and contentment.
Learn to cherish the moment, to sip the sweetness slowly, without rushing to the next.
Close your eyes, feel gratitude rising like a gentle tide. Whisper softly to your soul, I have enough. And in that quiet truth, you find peace. You find abundance. True happiness doesn't live in the future. It blooms right here, right now, in the sacred space of enoughness.
May you carry this calm within your heart, no matter where life takes you. I'm your buddy Mansi, wishing you peace, love, and fullness of being. I am now signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.
Hi, I'm Mansi, your guide to simple stock strategies. Today, let's dive into my relative strength approach. We compare stocks to Nifty 50 and the top sectors over 3 months, 1 month, and 1 week. First, we find stocks that beat the benchmark and strongest sector in each period. Then, we spot the common one. TD Power Systems, Mufin Green Finance, Car Trade Tech, and Infobreens Technologies.
For performance over 3 months, Nifty returned plus 5% with the strongest sector Nifty IT at 12%.
Over 1 month, Nifty returned plus 2% with strongest sector Nifty Bank at plus 5%.
Over 1 week, Nifty returned 1% with strongest sector Nifty Realty at 14%. Watchlist summary, TD Power Systems from Capital Goods shows a strong breakout pattern.
Mufin Green Finance from Finance has a bullish trend with buy signals. Car Trade Tech from Consumer Services features a breakout with high momentum. Infobreens Technologies from IT, mixed signals but buy indicators in RSI. TD Power Systems, bullish continuation in uptrend with resistance at 540. Mufin Green Finance, buy signal on EMA, positive trend strength.
Car Trade Tech, strong buy signal, target at 24.59 with bullish momentum.
Infobreens Technologies, strong buy signal on oscillators, positive returns.
Final recommendation for analysis only. Top picks are Car Trade Tech and Infobreens Technologies.
Why? They show strong relative strength against the index and sectors. Breakouts point to trend continue. Today's date is November 3, 2025. This is not a buy or sell recommendation.
This is your friend Mansi signing off with a loving request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hello friends, this is your stock market buddy Mansi speaking to you from the heart of the stock market. Today we're diving into an important strategy that can really help us navigate calm, stable market phases with confidence.
I'm talking about the premium selling strategy during the complacency phase of the market.
Let's set the scene. When the VIX, a measure of market volatility, is below 10. VIX below 10 signals a very low volatility environment.
The market feels calm, almost quiet. Investors aren't worried. But in this calm, there is also hidden opportunity. In this phase, the best approach is premium selling. Specifically, the Iron Condor or straddle options strategies. These are conservative plays designed to profit from time decay.
The market doesn't move much. Time slowly eats away option premiums.
Why choose this strategy now?
Because when markets are complacent, risky directional bets don't pay off well. Instead, selling premium lets us collect steady returns with less risk.
It like earning a steady rent while waiting for the real market moves to come.
Start small. Position size between 0.5% to 1% of your portfolio. Your risk tight and your expectations realistic.
This is not about quick, big wins.
About smart, consistent profits while everyone else waits for big movement.
Morning is your best time to enter trades here between 9:15 and 10:30 a.m. Why? Because the market's time decay works best early in the day.
Set your stop loss at about 30% premium loss and your profit target between 25 and 40%.
This strategy teaches us patience and discipline. Market might seem slow, but it's silently paying us through this premium decay.
In calm markets, the smart money earns from time.
Remember, in calm markets, the smart money earns from time.
Your friend Mansi signing off. Link request to like, share and subscribe to my channel.